What's going on? It's Justeeni here. We're back with some more Poly Titans. This is a very, very important set of games here because if I 2-0 my opponent in question being Vorse, who's a very strong player, if I 2-0 him, I'm going to the next stage guaranteed. And if I even just win a single game, then at least I can play tiebreakers and I have a chance of advancing. If not, then Meister Lamp will be advancing instead. So, first game, Barter versus Zabasi. I've played Barter and Zabasi, won both times, so, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about things, so let's get right into it. So just standard opening, upgrading my capital. The question is, do I bonus? The second city is garbage. Or is it? Watch this one. Climbing, boom. Why do I go climbing here? Well, it's because I know that I can bonus on turn 3. If there's just no mines here, yeah, that would be pretty bad. I'd probably do this, honestly, like, just in general, even if there were no bonuses, because come on, there's gotta be mines there. I have, like, no other resources. Why not take a little gamble here? But, like, climbing, mining, suddenly, okay. Like, my bad resources are now actually amazing resources. There's 2 ruins nearby. The explorer goes backwards, oopsie daisy. I could have waited on that. Gotten a warrior first and had that go this direction, then funnel the explorer properly. But I can take this ruin. If I get Smithery, I'm cooking. I get an explorer ruin, so kind of amending my mistakes. Thank you, Midgewan. Get some nice vision. They're going riders. Their cities are pretty low level, actually. I'm going for that level 3. I'm really close to that giant. I just need Smithery and 10 stars. And I'm making sure I fight for this rune. That's why I'm training plenty of warriors. Getting this rune in the back as well. Making some more units. I have just enough. 23 stars is what I need. 13 for Smithery plus 10 for the upgrades. They try to step on the ruin, but I'm prepared. I have got 3 units. I get a pop rune, which is perfect here. Then I go for the smackdown. Smithery, forge first. Order matters. Because I want to get a giant, or I want to get a sword and then giant push that sword. Sword goes here. It's defending the ruin. Beautiful stuff. And I don't play Spark of Fortune. I think you guys know where it's going. Any wise subscriber will know exactly what I want to do with this ruin. There's one spot that seems very enticing. Star Ruin. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've gotten so many ruins this game. But yes, organization. Get another giant. I was actually hoping to push this way, but yeah, fun fact, it's counterclockwise. But that's actually fine as well, because it's going towards this village, which has 2 mines. I know only one person can make use of that. Force is in the way, but remember, forges can go on fours. Get a workshop here, get my eco going. I've got riding. I have a beautiful eco for just 4 cities, 2 giants just right in the middle of the map applying pressure. And I don't see any giants from Vorse, so I'm stepping on the ruin. Go ahead, knock me off. Do it. Rider HP's going down. But I mean, Vorse doesn't have much of a choice. Do you leave the sword alive and let it take the ruin? But I have another sword ready. I actually don't want to take this ruin with the giant. I'm going to take that city with the giant, though. Go for the roads. I'm going to walk in. Sword is on the ruin. Giant is blocking for the sword. They don't have the units. They need to get a giant right now. And I'm taking the ruin, whether they like it or not. I get a meditation rune, of course. And they just resign. They are just under too much pressure. This double early giant plus the swords is just too much for them, plus my amazing ruin RNG. So I'm guaranteed, no matter what happens in the next game, at least I can get tiebreakers, but if I win the next game, no tiebreakers needed, I go to the next stage. So I'll go ahead and cut to the next match. Alright, so this infamous matchup once again, Luxor versus Hoodrick, which is skewed highly in Hoodrick's favor. And I'm kind of hoping I have some naval access. And if not, probably going to bonus, maybe Philo, but it didn't work too well last time, but maybe, just maybe. We'll see what happens. So I actually go for the triple warrior opening though. I see I have good resources, so I'm thinking, you know, if there's like some port connection, who knows? And I see this, and what I should do here is I should bonus. I need naval access, or else it's GG's. That's what I have to do here. This looks amazing, right? Like, against any other tribe, it would be amazing. You get a really quick giant with math. You get a giant, like, actually, no, you don't even need math. If you just get 2 lighthouses and a forestry, you get the giant on your cap, Arc of Fortune. This is a really good spawn. Except, it's not actually as good as it looks, so I don't bonus here. This was my chance to bonus. I decide, nope, we're playing it out. I also go with this warrior, which is a mistake. Can't upgrade anymore. Doesn't matter too much since I want to get an explorer off this city anyway, because I see that Hoodrick terrain. So like maybe it's not too big of a deal, but I would like some more stars to get forestry or org now. I get vision over them, and I'm kind of remembering why I bonus. Look at the Hoodrick terrain. It's just so good. You cannot compete with this. You don't want to play the eco game against Hoodrick. You have to out-expand them. You have to, like, get the right kind of pressure on them. Something they can't defend. I'm getting archery because that's gonna help me survive. Because they're gonna pressure me with archers. And unfortunately, my eco is actually quite bad. And they have a giant on turn 7. Yeah. And we're just gonna sit through this game while I regret my decisions. Like I was literally thinking this entire game, like I already know my chances of winning are down the gutter. Like I knew it on turn 4. I wish I had known it on turn 3, but I got overconfident with that good-looking second city, but it's just not gonna get the job done. I'm still gonna play it out. If Force were to make some massive mistake here, that could give me a chance, but this is just textbook Hoodrick play. Force knows exactly what he's doing. Going for the riders, the roads, the roaded archers, and riders combined with the giants is just devastating here. That leads directly in that trade as well. He's pressuring with the giants. I don't have any giants myself. He's just walking in, acting like he owns the place. And yeah, I get a giant. Whoa, my eco, it's doing so great. I can poke away at the giant. They are, I would argue, playing. They're playing a little over aggressive here, but what am I even gonna do about it? Like at the end of the day, they're up eco. They've got the units. They can call the shots. Even if I don't agree with this aggressive play because they're going right into my archers, doesn't really matter. They're actually gonna be able to take a city, but I can't chop at least. And yeah, they can enjoy this nice level 1 city. They've got the catapult, which is going to be super well protected here. Poking away at my archers with the riders. And yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm not close to roads. I'm not close to trade. I don't even have math here. So why am I playing on? Because I still have 1 out. And I feel like it would be kind of silly to not at least play that out, even though I'm playing against a very good player. Always play to your outs, you know. Like, as long as you have a chance of winning, that doesn't rely on the opponent suddenly going AFK. But like, play it out. You never know what happens. Maybe they make some critical error here. Try to make it as difficult as possible for them to win. So I'm just trying to play kind of defensive, but also applying a little bit of pressure here. But they just have another giant. Oh my goodness. They've got a pretty good amount of cities, but yep. We get the diplomacy, we get the cloak. How can I get this cloak to connect? I have one idea in mind. Because it's just gonna be too hard to like subtly, like it's not subtle at all, like cloaks, and it's super easy to block. Like it's like stupidly easy to block. They just need to block this tile. That's it. Slap a giant there, I can't do anything about it. But I have a plan. And this is really why I'm still playing, because I get the cloak, but they can still block it. That's no problem for them. But I have a way of playing around the play around, because yep, they're doing exactly what I'm saying. Block with the giant, cloak is never breaking, and they have trade. Oh my goodness. But, you know, I have to at least try it, because if they don't expect it, just maybe. So what's the idea here? I put the cloak on the city. The idea is I'm going to giant push the cloak. I'm going to have to block this tile. because it would push counterclockwise because it came from this direction. But if I block this with the warrior that's here, it'll push here and then go around the giant. Very sneaky. That's my plan. Sneak around the giant, land a cloak. I've got another cloak ready. Try to get some sort of cloak chain. They might not have enough units and I can just pull some miracle. Honestly, if I connected with the cloak, I still probably lose anyway. But, oh, they kill. They see the cloak and they can reveal. They don't actually kill the cloak because they... Can they kill the cloak? No, they actually can't. Unless there is a unit in the fog somewhere here. There might be. Like... Yeah, the cloak is dead. This is so sad. I mean, you can just see this position. I kind of want to make a video on like Hoodrick themselves. Are they a secret top tier? I mean, they destroy Luxador, and you guys know how I feel about Luxador. Luxador is a good tribe, and the fact that a tribe can just have an outright oppressive matchup against Luxador, I think is really impressive. I mean, obviously this doesn't work on every map type. Like on Arky, Luxador wins all day, but on Likes and Conti, Hoodrick is kind of just that tribe. So, I mean, whether or not you guys want me to make a video on Hoodrick, I'm probably just gonna do it anyway, because I want to. But yeah, stay tuned for that, I guess. But the more important news is, yeah, there's gonna be tiebreakers, which I guess that means more content, but that also means I have to play against Meisterlamp again. But hopefully we can get to the next group stage, and if not, it was still fun anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.